Having financial freedom is just about being able to live without worrying or stressing about money. It looks different for everyone, but one thing's for sure, no matter what financial freedom looks like to you, you need to have as much money as possible for you to reach your idea of financial freedom. To help you get there, here are 8 super simple yet powerful rules to follow. Rule number 8, live below your means. Living below your means means spending less than you earn. It's like having a little extra cushion for yourself. You can do this by making smart choices with your money. For example, instead of buying a brand new car, think about using a reliable used one. And instead of buying your morning coffee every day, try making it at home. These little changes can add up, and the money you save can be put towards your future goals. When you're shopping, look for sales and discounts. Buying things in bulk can also help you save money in the long run. And remember, just because you have money doesn't mean you have to spend it all. Save some for later. Rule number 7, create a budget and stick to it. A budget is like a plan for your money. It helps you see where your money is going and where you can cut back. To create a budget, start by listing all your income and expenses. This includes everything from rent and utilities to groceries and entertainment. Once you have everything listed out, see where you can make adjustments to spend less than you earn. And most importantly, stick to your budget. Here's a simple example of a table that you could use to see if you're sticking to your budget. Keep track of your spending by using apps or simply writing it down in a notebook. This can help you see where your money is going and identify areas where you can cut back. And remember, a budget is not set in stone. It's okay to adjust it as needed, but try to stick to it as much as possible. Rule number 6, build an emergency fund. Life is full of surprises, and not all of them are good. That's why it's important to have an emergency fund, a stash of money set aside for unexpected expenses. Aim to save at least 3 to 6 months worth of living expenses. This fund will give you peace of mind and prevent you from going into debt when life throws a curveball. Start small by setting aside a little bit of money from each paycheck. Even $20 or $50 a month can add up over time. And once you reach your savings goal, keep contributing to your emergency fund to keep it topped up. Remember, it's there for emergencies only, so try not to dip into it for non-essential purchases. Rule number 5, pay off high interest debt. Debt can be a huge barrier to financial freedom, especially high interest debt like credit cards. Focus on paying off these debts as quickly as possible. Start by making a list of all your debts, including the amount owed and the interest rate. Then prioritize paying off the debt with the highest interest rate first. Once that's paid off, move on to the next highest interest rate, and so on. I'd recommend transferring high interest credit card debt to a card with a lower interest rate, or taking out a personal loan with a lower interest rate to consolidate your debts. And as you pay off your debts, resist the temptation to use your credit cards or take out new loans. Focus on living within your means and paying off your existing debts. Rule number 4, save and invest early. The earlier you start saving and investing, the more time your money has to grow. Thanks to the power of compound interest, even small amounts can grow significantly over time. Open a retirement account, such as an IRA or 401k, and start contributing regularly. Investing in stocks, bonds, or mutual funds can also help your money grow. Start by setting up automatic transfers from your checking account to your savings or investment accounts. This way, you won't even miss the money, and it will grow over time. And don't be afraid to start small. Even contributing a small amount each month can make a big difference over time. Rule number 3, increase your income. While saving is super important, increasing your income can give you an even bigger boost towards financial freedom. Also, depending on just one source of income is like putting all your eggs in one basket. If something goes wrong, like losing your job, it can throw your whole financial plan off track. That's why it's smart to have multiple streams of income. It gives you a safety net and helps you grow your wealth faster. This could mean asking for a raise, starting a side hustle, or investing in further education to progress and get promoted in your career. The more you earn, the more you can save and invest. So, how do you create these extra streams of income? Start by thinking about what you enjoy and what you're good at. Maybe you can turn a hobby you love into a side hustle. If you're into photography, start taking pictures for friends or local events. If you're good at baking, try selling some homemade treats. It doesn't have to be a big commitment, just something you can do on the weekends or in your spare time. Investing can also bring in extra income. You could buy a rental property and collect rent, or invest in dividend-paying stocks that give you regular payouts. There's also passive income, which is money you keep earning even when you're not actively working. Writing an ebook or creating an online course are good examples. The point is to spread your income sources around. This way, if one dries up, you've got others to fall back on. Plus, having multiple streams of income can help you save more, invest more, and get to financial freedom faster. Rule number 2, educate yourself about finances. Knowledge is power, especially when it comes to your money. Take the time to educate yourself about personal finance. Read books, take online online courses, or follow financial experts. The more you know, the better financial decisions you'll make. Knowledge helps you avoid expensive mistakes and find the best ways to grow your wealth. Start by reading personal finance books or following reliable financial websites and blogs. You can also take advantage of free resources like podcasts, webinars, and online forums where you can learn from others' experiences. And don't be afraid to ask questions. There's no such thing as a stupid question when it comes to your financial future. Subscribing to this channel and watching YouTube videos like this is also a great way to learn more about finance, by the way. So definitely hit that subscribe button with notifications turned on. Rule number 1, set clear financial goals. What does financial freedom look like to you? Is it retiring early, traveling the world, or simply living without debt? Set specific, achievable goals and make a plan to reach them. Break these goals down into smaller steps and celebrate your progress along the way. Start by identifying your short-term, medium-term, and long-term financial goals. Write them down and make them as specific as possible. For example, instead of saying save for retirement, say save $500 per month for retirement by age 65. Then break each goal down into smaller, actionable steps and set deadlines for each one. And don't forget to celebrate your achievements along the way. Reaching your financial goals is a journey, not a destination. I hope that you found this video helpful or interesting. If you have, I'd really appreciate it if you like, comment, and subscribe for more videos like this.